Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hello and welcome back to Tale of Two Wastelands. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel.
Even with the pills you gave me last week, it's the lights, I think. They hurt my eyes.
Ooh, can I? I can't take these now. I won't keep them.
Well, I can run a few more tests if you like.
Yes, I think I'd like that.
Hey, sport.
Will
It's
it take
been a
long?
while.
I don't think he has anything to say. So I guess it's goat time. Oh yeah, but we gotta deal with
Out of my
this.
way, you stupid
I'll be
tunnel
with you as soon as
snakes.
I can.
Tunnel snakes.
I can show you a real tunnel snake, Amata.
Oh man.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone?
What are you gonna
nothing,
do,
Butch.
Amata?
Let's go into the
run and
storeroom,
tell your
Amata.
daddy on us?
I'll show you.
Look, I'm not looking to rumble with you. How about we just stay out of each other's business, like usual?
How about what's going on here?
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
Leave her alone or you'll answer to me.
Whoa! Take it easy. No need to go all psycho on me again. We were just joking with her.
Be a good
Come
time.
on, tunnel snakes. This little bitch isn't worth our time.
Hey,
Whatever you say, Butch. You're the boss. Tunnel
you gotta wait
snakes
till the
rule.
first minute's over, man.
Fine, let's go.
Thank God that's over. Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes.
You too,
I don't know
Amata.
why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Well, your father is a jerk. And yeah, that is kind of how kids operate.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
It's really silly, Mr. Broch. I'll do just fine.
I'm sure you will, especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck.
There are no wrong answers, but there are definitely some wrong outcomes. I want this one today.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started.
It's pretty
No
dark in
talking,
here for a
and
classroom.
Keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Broch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Are you coming on to me? Let's see. Wouldn't that cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity?
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Bullet to the brain pan, squish. Amputate.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
So, I don't super like any of these options, but I guess I'm gonna give him a hug.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
I think it's a moot point because there aren't even enough people in this entire vault to form one baseball team. But I guess I will be the designated hitter.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do?
I ask Granny for some cyanide.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Pick a de lock.
Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Oh, there's the bullet option. Well, see, anti-mutagens, too late. Already got a hand. Prayer never solves anything, so removal with a precision laser it is.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grodnak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Oh man, I used to have one of those, but then I read it and it evaporated. Knockout drops.
Question 9. You decided it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
Electrical shock. That's always
Question
funny.
10. Who is indisputably the most important person involved 101?
Me?
He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
Well, I'm a she, but me. Oh. I guess it's the overseer.
Pencils down, people. That's it. Infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray, as the situation warrants.
So why would there always be openings in the maintenance department, and why is that where people who fail the goat wind up? You live in a vault. You need people to do a good maintenance.
Vault Loyalty Inspector. I thought that had been phased out decades ago. Well, sounds like a job right up your alley,
That's the answer I got last time, too. I think there are others, but I picked pretty much the same answers. Well, that's not so bad.
Yes, it's refreshing to see such, youthful enthusiasm. Good to know that the goat occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well,
Never
I'm
heard of
glad
a monkey.
things turned out so well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying.
They won't, and it doesn't matter. All right, no speech, no melee weapons, guns, yes, and a sneak. Yeah.
Good to see you. Here you are, Mr. Brotch. I hope I did okay.
Nothing for you to worry about, Miss Almodovar.
I don't care what anybody else did.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Anything is possible, even an A.
Daddy's
Mr.
not
Prox.
here to save you now. Is he?
So I'm now 19.
Selfish and insubordinate.
Wake up!
You
Come
need
on,
to
wake
know
up!
these things. I'm not going to be around to hold your hand for
Oh, hello.
Come on! You've got to wake up!
What's wrong?
You've got to get out of here. Your dad is gone, and my father's men are looking for you.
Good for Dad.
You don't understand. Your dad somehow opened the main door and left the vault. My father, I've never seen him so angry. Listen to me. If the guards find you, they'll kill you.
What's happened?
It's Jonas! They killed him! My father's men. They took him and... Oh my God, you have to leave now!
Are you okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just sorry you had to find out like this. I know Jonas was your friend. But we've got to go now. My father's men will be here any minute.
Where can I go?
I'm sorry, but I think you'll have to follow your dad. You'll have to escape from the vault. Listen, maybe it isn't any of my business, but didn't your dad tell you that he was leaving?
I had no idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
How to escape the vault?
Listen. There's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in.
Sounds like a good plan.
Oh, one more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just in case.
Sweet. I'll only use it as a last resort.
Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security. Good luck.
All right, well, let's do a little equipping here. And we'll
I'll
do
the vault door if I can, but don't wait for me.
some more later. Do I want baseball or glove? Not really. Oh man, 10-hole stim packs. I overlooked that when I was testing things out. I don't care about baseball cap. That's kid stuff. Alright. Let's get melee weapon equipped. I'm not going to worry about the BB gun. It's not terribly useful.
There she is. Hold it right there.
Criminy, more roaches!
And he immediately got in a fight with some giant cockroaches.
Get it off me! Ow! I knew we should have... Stop in the name of the Overseer! You shouldn't have tried to run.
I didn't try to run. Quit hitting me.
Ow!
You're a jerk.
Ow!
I'm just gonna have to beat you to death with this baseball bat.
Ah!
I didn't want it to end this way, but I need to leave. And what else we got here? I don't think I can go. Yep, no that way to go. Can't use that terminal. Inaccessible. Not even a door. Well, you know, since we're leaving the vault
You
anyway,
gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches!
I'm trying to go into the men's bathroom. Butch, your mom's in there? Let's go see if we can help her.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Oh.
Look, I'm sorry for the way, but it's my mom. You can't leave her in there with the rat roaches.
Yeah, okay.
Sure, I don't care why. Just get her out of there.
Alright, well, I guess I better hurry, because there's a lot of rad roaches in there.
Someone help me! Oh, please, help me!
Thanks.
We did it! My mom's gonna be okay! You're the best friend I've ever had, man! Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my tunnel snake's jacket. Go ahead, take it.
Well, yeah, a girl loves a good tunnel snake every now and then. I can be tunnel snake. I should wear a helmet, too. You guys got any goodies? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take those. A lot of empty bottles in here. I guess I wasn't kidding about her drinking all the rations, huh? You guys don't have anything to say, do you?
Where did those things come from? Oh, I need another drink.
Actually, isn't there a drink in here I can steal? Oh. Those aren't empty after all. Excellent. Those will sell up real nice if I ever find anybody to sell them to. Alright, now about the bathrooms. Well, I guess that's what I expect from ladies' bathroom. Anything exciting in here? No. Not even a urinal, so like... why bother with having separate bathrooms? I already tried that way. I'm going this way. And I've never really concerned myself with, like, what's the minimum body count I can stack up to get through here. Sneak attack. Not a sneak attack. Also not a sneak attack. Well, Grandma, thanks for the vault suit. You're just gonna have to be naked. But I don't think you'll be uncomfortable on account of you're dead. Nothing else to grab back here. Okay, moving on. Reactor? Can I go down and play with the shooting gallery? I cannot. See? I can't go down and play and shoot whenever I want. Okay. Any more security men's for me to deal with?
Where do they keep coming from with you now? Filthy little monster! Ah! Ow! You're the one everybody's looking for, right? Well, it's none of my business. Your dad always took good care of us.
Should be back any moment,
I imagine you're right, Andy. Are there any medical supplies for me to steal? I mean, this is my father's office, so it's sort of like they're mine, right? There we go.
I am holding still. It's your old
Open framed quote.
If you keep turning like that, I'm gonna crack your casing.
Am I gonna have an opportunity to check that out later? Good thing I read that when it happened to be unlocked, that is.
Try it now. I think I've got it this time.
Alright guys, smell you later.
I think you just made it worse. Should I do this myself?
We should just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us. It's me!
Tom!
Watch out!
Be careful!
People are acting a little strange compared to my previous attempt. Did he go in here and arm himself? Is that what he did? A little bit of terp. Could come in handy. Did he take the nail gun I found in here last time? Damn it, I wanted that. Alright, so we got a couple of guys in there.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later.
I just wanted the stuff, guys. It's nothing personal. I'm gonna have to deal with you guys sooner or later, so, you know, sooner it is. Come on, Tom. What'd you do with my nail gun? Ugh. Alright. I want to equip these, I think. Do I? It'd be nice if I had other options. I'll just use one for now. Figure that out later. So yes, I am now going to take the circuitous route, despite not needing to anymore. Should turn off my flashlight for enhanced stealth, though. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. No? I guess he turned around as I was a-swinging. Nothing over there. I don't think there's anything over there.
Oh my god!
This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave, didn't he? He had to mess things up for everybody.
Everything was already messed up in here.
Guard! Guard! He's over here! Guard!
Alright, so we got a couple of hostiles in here.
Roaches.
Where are you, security men? There he is. He's trying to...
Oh my god!
Where did you keep coming from?
Alright, and what else we got? More red roast meats. Blah, 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 blah. Red roach meats. Well, Floyd Lewis, I never knew you, but thanks for the stuff. Alright. And...
I told you, I don't know anything!
Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't. Just tell us where to find your friend so we can talk to her.
She's my friend. I was worried about her. What does she have to do with any of this anyway?
Probably nothing. Which is why you need to tell me where she is so I can talk to her.
Again, do what your dad says, Amata.
Please! Daddy, no!
That's enough, officer. Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mac may enjoy this, but I don't.
No, they're just going to do a loop. So I'll leave them to it.
Daddy,
Filter room?
please stop. Don't you
No
understand?
filter room for me.
I can't tell you.
Overseer's office? Oh, it's Jonas. No. Thought I saw something on the table. Pre-war money? Sweet. Alright, Jonas, you don't need this stuff anymore, so I'm taking it. You can keep your glasses, though. And what do we have over here? Overseer's house, I guess? Sweet, those jumpsuits are in pretty good shape. And perhaps this is Amata's room, or maybe it's the Overseer's room. Nice. Well, now that I've robbed my friend, we can get on out of here. Take them all. Take them all. If Butch and his leather-clad delinquents accost Amata one more time, they'll have more to deal with than their acerbic teacher. Their services have come in handy upon occasion, I must admit, but they're starting to become unruly. If dogs become feral, they must be put down. I'll have to remind Butch of that at our next meeting. Just what Vault 101 needs, an absent-minded, sexually repressed sycophant. Beatrice has served Vault 101 admirably for years, but her mind is growing feeble. I'll have to speak with our good doctor about some kind of long-term pharmaceutical solution. We may at least be able to keep her comfortable and quiet until she passes on. Man, Beatrice is like not even that old, dude. I never should have assigned Jonas as James's assistant. He was always too idealistic for his own good. Now he spends every waking minute with the good doctor, who gleefully fills his ears with even more idealistic nonsense. I'm considered reassigning him, but the truth is Jonas is a fine medic in his own right, and hiding him down in maintenance would be a terrible waste of resources. Every time I try to get Amata to open up, she just pushes me further and further away. Since she was a child, I've tried to instill in her those virtues that have made this vault what it is today. Loyalty, honesty, commitment, hard work. Yeah, that sounds like you, Overseer. She does try, and with a lot of guidance has grown into a fine young woman. That makes it all the sadder that she continues to alienate me. She looks at me and sees the Overseer, not the father that has cared for her alone, since she was an infant. Yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with you. Scouting Report 2241-210. As our test suggested, the immediate vicinity of the vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to still be common, and all surface water seems to be undrinkable. We will need to carry ample supplies of Rad-X with us on all future surveys, but hazard suits do not seem to be necessary for general exploration. Our old maps are largely useless. The town of Springvale is an abandoned ruin, and all pre-war roads have disappeared or are no longer passable. We encountered a group of monstrous ants which appeared to confirm McKay's theories of mutation due to extended exposure to radiation. We drove off the ants with gunfire and collected several specimens for study upon return to the vault. See Exhibit A. The good news is that human civilization still survives despite everything. We discovered a settlement known as Megaton, see Exhibit B, whose inhabitants, although wary at first, soon welcomed us into their town. We spent a good deal of time in Megaton and learned a great deal about the Capital Wasteland, as the area around Washington, D.C. is now called, from them. Megaton is a fortified outpost of civilization of sorts, but it seems that giant ants are the least of the dangers of this new world. We heard many stories during our stay of other varying types of monstrosities that were born from the radiation that accompanied the bombs as they fell, as well as the threat posed by other humans. In this case, the common theme was something called raiders. From what we gathered, they are essentially bloodthirsty, ruthless, roaming gangs of bandits that operate on a shoot first, ask questions never policy, who are indistinguishable from their rough appearance, even by wasteland standards, and their makeshift armor seemingly crafted from random pieces of junk. With all of this in mind, we decided not to stray too far from Megaton for the rest of our expedition, which may have been a blessing in disguise as it resulted in yet another discovery. As expected, the currency used in this country before the Great Wall is no longer standard in the wasteland that remains. What was not expected, however, was what replaced the dollar bill. The first merchant that we ran into was confused by what we meant when we asked him what type of currency he accepts for his wares. His reply was that he accepts the only currency anyone who doesn't have a few screws loose accepts in the Capital Wasteland and beyond, which is bottle caps, or caps for short. We questioned him on this further, and other merchants for that matter, but it bore no fruit. All we could surmise about the origins of this change in standard currency was that it's been around since not too long after the initial collapse of civilization. And despite the novelty of it, it is one of the few things that offer some semblance of stability and economy to the world. We agreed that it was prudent to return to the vault immediately to revise our survey plans in light of what we have learned. Lewis and Agnes remained in Megaton to serve as ambassadors, and continued to collect information until we return. Ann Palmer. February 10th, 2241. So, although we were told in the intro that no one ever enters and no one ever leaves, that appears to not be true. Because the year is now 2260-something, and in 2241, somebody did some scouting. And there's a picture of a giant ant. And there is a picture of the walls of Megaton from a strange angle. Nope. Thank you. Vault-Tec instructions. Why not? Letter from Stanislaus Braun. A letter to the Overseer from Stanislaus Braun. If you're reading this, emergency vault internment procedures have been initiated, and you and your control group have been sealed into your vault. Congratulations. You are now a vital part of the most ambitious program ever taken by Vault-Tec. If you have not yet read your sealed orders, do so now. They will outline the experimental protocols assigned to your control group. Please remember that deviation from these protocols in any way will jeopardize the success of the program and may be considered grounds for termination by Vault-Tec Corporation, as outlined in your employment agreement. Your vault may or may not have been selected to receive a GEC module. Please see Attachment A for details. So that's interesting, isn't it? This is supposed to be a shelter for humanity to ride out the post-nuclear apocalypse. Why is it being referred to as an experiment with a procedure? Vault 101 will not receive a GEC module and should operate under the guidelines laid forth in the Overseer's sealed orders. The GEC is quite simply the most advanced piece of technology ever developed by Vault-Tec. A terraforming module capability of creating life from mere complete lifelessness. After riding out the storm of nuclear Armageddon in a Vault-Tec patented vault, residents can then activate the GEC and create a new earthen paradise. Craters and dust will give way to rolling grasslands and sparkling clear water. Of course, due to time and monetary constraints, not every vault will be equipped with a GEC module. Well, it seems we don't get to know what the Overseer's sealed orders were. So I guess we might as well fuck on out of here. Bye, Jonas. More cockroach. Smacked you out of the air. What do you think about that? Now, doesn't that look like real hidden passage-y? I don't know if it is or not, but it definitely looks like it. Oh, hey, we're all out of time. So come back and see me again tomorrow, and we will leave Vault 101. Talk to you soon.